Hi guys, and welcome back to the Star Trek Online Agents of Yesterday playthrough. This episode we're going to be doing diplomatic orders, and I'm so excited for this one. This one is a classic mission from like years ago, and I do like doing the mission. Actually, it's quite cool. So, Captain, we've arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aides when we arrived. Depeller says the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when travelling, and she would like to go over them with you. And yeah, we'll stick on the main screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Sokath is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
Okay, cool.
I believe that Sokath would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Alright, cool. Let's go for the shuttle. Okay, we're ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you're ready to make our final approach, let me know. Okay, cool. This is not the interior of the Class F shuttle, and I'm so going to be renaming that. Dear God. Yeah, no. Oh well. Let's go land the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
There's some dodgy shuttlecraft flying. Sulu, you sure? Oh dear God, Sulu, you sure you want to be flying that? Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are waiting for us at the temple at the top of this rise. We can speak to them there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. Cool. Oh dear Lord, there's a high place. And idiot here forgot to turn that. Awesome. So one of the things I was doing in my own time was I was leveling up my science character, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to stick him as is a Ferengi in a Deep Space Nine outfit, and I'm also planning on doing some Foundry missions actually, so stay tuned for those when they come out.
Welcome to Vulcan.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, alright, cool. So, tell me about Pajem.
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
The Andorians, but they are also part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach.
Awesome.
Do you have any questions?
What business do you have at Pajem?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly.
Cool.
Do you have any questions?
Are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous. Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the expressed permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at Pajem.
Can you just wait until Savin changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Okay, so question Savin about why he won't let Soketh visit Pajem. So we'll go speak to Savin then. Where are you? Ah, cool. That is a cool robe, actually, to be fair. High Priest Savin.
Peace and long life.
Damn, that's a deep voice. Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
That is a lot. Oh. Okay. So, Soketh Sage won't permit him to visit Pajem?
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge.
Makes a good point, to be fair. Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So why do Vulcans restrict access to Pajem?
Many years ago, Pajem was used for political purposes. Technology used to spy on the Andorians was hidden beneath the sacred sanctuary. It should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. When the monastery was rebuilt, we pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Only those who seek peace may enter.
That's a good point.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
The Vulcan people have monasteries.
Even a people who reject emotion require peace and contemplation. We are a spiritual people. Our rituals guide us throughout our lives. Vulcans who choose a life of study and isolation, as the monks at Pajem have done, help us maintain our connection with our ancestors. The monk's study of Sirach's words in the Kirshara give us all a greater understanding of who we are and who we should strive to be.
That's cool. Makes sense.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So tell me about... Tell me more about Sirach.
Centuries ago, the Vulcans were creatures of emotion. We fought one another in a series of wars that devastated our planet. Our species was on the brink of annihilation. Sirach taught us to embrace peace and to put aside our emotions in favor of logic. Sirach ushered in a time of awakening on Vulcan. His writings, the Kirshara, shaped all that we are. Without Sirach, the Vulcans you know would not exist. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Don't you trust Ambassador Soketh?
I neither trust him nor distrust the ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me.
Okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So, what have you heard?
Soketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. Tapella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. Tapella says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Pajem will restore him. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
What if the abbot agrees to speak to Zaketh via subspace?
The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on Pajem. There is a communications array available to the monks for emergencies. Soketh's request does not qualify. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Okay, is there any way I can persuade you to allow Zaketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Okay, continue. Awesome. So, Zaketh.
Do you have any questions?
Spoken to Sabin, we can leave for Pajem.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Okay, let's go. So, you guys done nattering? Yay? Nay? Yay? Okay, awesome. So, return to the shuttle. Yeah, as I was saying, I was thinking of doing some Foundry missions, and I thought that'd be quite cool. So, anybody has any suggestions, then please leave them in the comments section below. I'm more than happy to check them out, and I can use my main Federation engineer, and hopefully in time I can pull up the other characters I have. So my science, Federation of Science, and the others from the Klingon side, and the Romulans, so we can have a good mix of characters who will do them all. Okay, so board the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure.
Yeah, suit is flying.
Live long and prosper.
Mate, stick to flying starships, not shuttles. Alright, so Keth?
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
Okay. No, nothing out the window. Shame. Alright, so return to bridge. Ambassador Keth has retired to his quarters. We can leave the system whenever you like. Alright, so just go to Pajem. Okay, so we're at Pajem. Sir, I'm picking up unusual energy readings in the system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Okay, so start scanning. Captain, we're being held by the Klingons. Putting them on screen now.
You have a foul shape-changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you!
Good Klingon voice there. Shapeshifter? God. Shape changer? What do you mean?
That foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies screaming.
Good enough for me.
My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Tell me about the Undine.
The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. Undine are telepathic and physically superior to humans. They see anyone from our dimension as an inferior life form, even Klingons. Soon they will know how wrong they are.
Good.
Undine have the technology to be a real threat to anyone, even the Borg. But the worst of their weapons is their ability to take our forms. The Undine have inserted themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Cool, so why are they here?
You tell me, Starfleet. It was your people who first encountered the Undine in the Delta Quadrant back when we knew them as Species 8472. Many among my people want to know just what you did to make them hate us so. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Cool, do you have any proof of these accusations?
Do you doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
Kill the Klingons. So shields up, red alert. Alright. Let's go forward. Who's first? You. I'll pick up all the particles and whatnot, if I remember to do so. Okay, sensors showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend that we send an away team down immediately. Alert the bastard to meet the away team at the transporter room. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. I recommend he remains in his quarters until it's safe. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to nab the particles and whatnot first, and then we'll be back with them on the plane surface. Okay, so we're back and we're on the surface of Pajem. So, Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way to the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. We need multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. So stay alert, and we need to find the monks. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad, I guess. Oh. Where are they? There. Like so. Just a one, okay. That as well. Alright. That's fine. Anything around here? Or not? Probably just that more than anything. Okay. Open the crate. And oh, I thought there was one up here. Nope. Oh well, time to carry on up the hill. When you really think about it, it's quite a fair bit up the hill. So that's the next group. Oh, just there. Come on. Okay, so the grenade button doesn't work. Oh, it does. Okay. No, not entirely sure why, but oh well. Feline Supplement 74. I think that is a reference to Data and Spot, who was Data's cat in the Next Generation. Small shield, 4 shield charges. That is fine by me. Okay, carrying up the hill. Come some way actually. Nah. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Come on, throw a grenade. Thank you. That patrol done. There was more hypo. Talk to the. That's glowing. Oh god, come on. Thank you. God, excuse me. And that's awesome. So carry on. The monk wouldn't really tell us anything fancy. So reach the thing. Oh no. I'll just quickly add that before I forget to. Okay. Done. Is that all of them? Apparently must be. Alright. So incoming. Actually, I'll get that. And it's a minor regenerator. Awesome. Can never ever have too many of those. So we're receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tapella says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through to your tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Dun, dun, dun.
You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Okay. Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone, searching the ship. But, sir, unauthorized use of the transporters detected. The Vulcan government is requesting the imposter Soketh to be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. So whomever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes,
There is a
sir.
group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Kapla.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So... No goodies. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I've been doing the DOF missions as well, so throughout this series you'll probably see a few inconsistencies, like maybe a level higher here or there, or some extra XP that hasn't been accounted for, so on and so forth, but it's just the DOF missions. Okay. Let's have a quick butchers. No. Now. Okay. Fine. Fine, not the end of the world. Nab the personal shields. Awesome. No, it's glowing. It's just a stick thing. Okay, so Captain, it appears the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residual traces of the transporter activity in the vicinity. I believe the Undine may have been to a hidden ship in orbit. If it has a hidden ship, we'll find it. I recommend we turn to the Excalibur and search the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. So yeah, let's go kick some ass. Okay, so Captain, there's an Undine ship on an intercept course. The Excalibur doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports sending ships to assist us, but they're about 6 seconds out. We have to hold out until reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Okay. Let's try out this photon displacement thingy then. That's kind of working, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That was sort of handy for moments. The shields. I think it might be just a little bit too much on the shields. Oh god. I couldn't target that. Now we can see. Come at me, bro. Cool. Just sit here and just spam away. Oh, look at that. The USS Challenger. That is quite cool, to be fair. Alright, so grab the ore quickly. Oh my goodness. Cool, nab that, and then scan the debris, which is actually not really existent at all. Cool, downloading the data now, Captain. Got a message from the Challenger, Captain Lysander.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Cool. We've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material used to create the ship. We need to get all this back to Starfleet intelligence. There may be more. They may be able to decrypt their messages and tell us more. Awesome. So, just gonna turn in the mission.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
True. Well, in that case, we'll take the quantum torpedo, because photon one is like... So, quantum torpedo.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Awesome. So, yep, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please hit like, please subscribe to the channel, and please share the video as well. Really helps me out as well as the channel. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers.